What is going on, YouTube? It's KyngRigid, and today I'm going to teach you a couple of tips and tricks for the mini-map and how to get better at positioning and just knowing your surroundings a lot better, okay? So let's get right into it. It's a skill that you're going to have to teach yourself how to do. Like, it's not, you people, a lot of times people don't just, like, keep looking at their mini-map. Sometimes I don't do it either, but you should at least look at your mini-map like once every 15 seconds. I mean, you know what I mean? You just got to train your brain into thinking, like staring at the mini-map pretty much. So let's get straight into the tips and tricks here. Tip number one is when you obviously know like where your teammates are at, and I know that a lot of people look past this, but having a teammate in, let's say, this doorway right here and shooting out here, you know that this person will have to die before anyone like gets to you. So if you keep that mentality throughout the entire map, like let's say that this guy is like sitting right there, I know that it's more than likely clear for me to go this way if he's not getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? Thing number two is gonna be look at your map for your positioning. Like if you're gonna be going, let's say, from this corner right here, and there's somebody camping in this window, or there's somebody over here, or something like that. Like, use your mini map to tell you what is going on. Okay, so not only are you going to obviously know that they're there, but this just kind of gives you like an overview representation like of what's going to happen in the next steps of your gameplay. So what I mean is you can look at it and just kind of think, should I go right, hit this wall, then I can go down here, go up, go that way, or I can just keep on going straight and go into here. And you can kind of see that once you get to this spot, there's going to be another head glitch right here that you could potentially get on. And it's just simple stuff like that that you can use your mini map for, and it's super helpful. So let me see. Tip number three is gonna be, not only should you be using your mini map, but you should be using the kill feed as well. A lot of people look past the kill feed, but the kill feed actually gives you a ton of information on what is going around the map. So me personally, I don't really pay attention to the skulls, just because when I'm in the heat of the action, I don't really notice the skulls anyway. But let's go ahead and look at the kill feed. Alright, so you see how my team is all over on that far left side, all northeast. And I'm paying attention to these guys, right? And on the kill feed, you can see, okay, now my teammates are obviously, they're starting to die. You see that they're spawning here. And because they're spawning here, the enemies aren't going to be from pretty much where that is and then to their spawn over on this side. So anything like over on this side of the map and on this side of the map over here. And this happens for all maps. You don't have to know the layout or how like the map or whatever is gonna look, or where the spawns are. It could be the first time that you play the map, and you could just use these to your advantage. Now, obviously you know that I'm using bots for this, so this is kind of like nobody's just gonna stand out in the middle of a map. You know what I mean? But you will have people like in here, if you have a teammate who is sitting right here and they're not getting shot at, chances are you're probably going to be safe enough to get from this window up here type thing. And it's just like little things like that just keep building up, and you can, the more you get used to using the kill feed, the mini map, positioning, stuff like that, the better you're gonna get on map rotation. This game doesn't really have solid map rotation like older Call of Duties, but you can still move around pretty, like you can still get in the groove a little bit, yeah, but just know those tips, practice those tips, and you'll start seeing yourself probably getting a higher KD. I don't really know why anybody would want a higher KD, because it's just like it's a sweat fest out here. At a 244, it's just, I don't know, it's sweaty. It's super sweaty. But alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. I'll probably come out with a video later on describing how to bait your teammates. That's another big thing, is like how to bait your teammates. I know it sounds like it's super selfish, but if you're going on a nice kill streak and you don't want to die or something like that, all you really got to do is just bait your teammates. Yeah, so we'll talk about that. Dude.